Hello Chocks and Chockets, no one in between, Chocolo Roberto here for another video review. This time we have the limited edition Fry's Turkish Delight Lemon. Yeah, look at that, wow. Well, yes, thanks so much to Andrew Winton for the tip off for this one. Yeah, I mean, you'd probably say this has been a long time coming really, because Turkish Delight generally, whenever you see it, is in lemon and sort of like a strawberry flavour or something, you know, like the pink and yellow ones anyway. So the Turkish, let's see, just for the noise there, but yes, they do a regular one here. This one they've always done Fry's Turkish Delight, full of Eastern promise. Yeah, it just says Turkish Delight on it, so it doesn't give you the flavour, but generally it's like a sort of strawberry flavour. This one's lemon flavoured, so so there's those two types is ones you can generally get, and they've just for a very long time just only done the one type. And yeah, and this time they've done this one. Yeah, so very it says new great taste. Well, it would have to be, wouldn't it, for to be lemon, I think. Yeah, there we go, new great taste. Should have done the other one. Yeah, so same great taste on the other one, same great taste. So got these to review soon. Yeah, so yeah, basically, if you like the videos, please subscribe, click on the notification bell and all this, that and the other. But yeah, I've got a link here in the top left with all my other reviews. So once you're done with this one, go check out the others. I've done loads of reviews, over 600 now. Could even be close to 650, I think, maybe. Yes, who knows. So click on us, and if you're in a position to do so, it'd be great if you could support me on Patreon as well. Enable me to spend more money on chocolate, basically, and do better, higher quality reviews and things like this. So any support you can give me would be perfect. Okay, on to the review, I guess. Right, so there we go. So it's a free pack, as you can see. So you get 3 of them. I don't think you can buy them individually. I know you can buy the regular ones individually. Which I'm quite sure you can, but these ones, don't think you can. So what have we got on the back? It says lemon flavoured Turkish Delight, 76%. Coated with milk chocolate. So it's unusual, isn't it, for you to get such a high... I mean, you wouldn't say it's... you would say it's what you'd expect, but it's unusual to get such a high percentage. Normally it says, like, I don't know, you've got, say you've got mint flavoured chocolate or something, or it'll say mint flavoured chocolate 6%. You know, whereas this one's 76, so you're definitely getting what you pay for. So we got the... So it's basically 3 times 51 gram bars. And then handily it says 153 grams in brackets. Maybe I shouldn't complain, should I? My maths usually goes out the window when I do these reviews. So we've got per bar 51, see what I mean? Well, my English anyway, or both. Per bar 51 grams, 185 calories, 3.4 grams of fat, 1.9 of which are saturates. So there we go. It does give you per 100 grams, but yeah. No, just for the sake of it, 364 calories, 6.6 grams of fat, 3.8 of which are saturates. So clearly it's just about double. Just about. Yeah, so there we go. It's got suitable vegetarians. It's not got the Queen symbol on this one. I did notice it was on the regular Turkish Delights. So you'll see there the Queen approves. Can't read whatever it says, of course, but it does say something like by appointment of Her Majesty the Queen. And if you look at the lemon one, it's absent. So the Queen doesn't like lemon Turkish Delight, I think we can say. There we go, she doesn't approve of it. She doesn't approve. Okay. There we go. Right, so there we are. Anything else does it say? We are passionate about our great quality Cadbury products. Oh, there, Cadbury. Not completely satisfied? Please contact us. Free post and yeah, Mondelez UK. So there we go. So we've got a chain of events going on here. So we've got Fry's, Cadbury, then Mondelez. Yeah, so make of that what you will. Yeah, but Fry's have been doing a lot more recently, different flavours. So I don't know if they're a sort of a subsidiary managed by different people, but they have been doing. They have seems to be branching out a bit more. So, I don't know what to make of that. You would say Cadbury's are pretty standard for the most part, and Mondelez certainly are. Okay, right. Well, yeah, I think we've just got to get into it, haven't we? So let's do it. Let's give it an open. Right, everyone. So let's give this yes, this lemon Turkish Delight an open. Or Fry's Turkish Delight. Okay, so there we go. Right, so you can immediately see that the mini bars, or the bars, the bars, are sort of like a metallic yellow, whereas on the outside it's sort of like just a yellow. So you can see the difference. Yeah, so that's not sure what to make of that. I mean, you know, I think I prefer this yellow actually rather than the golden one. But I think the individual pink ones or the raspberry ones or whatever they are, I think they've always been metallic as well, or at least they are now, so they're just keeping them consistent, I guess. But yeah, okay. I quite like this sort of this refreshing level. Although you could say this looks a bit antiseptic, doesn't it? So maybe that kind of lemon, but yeah, lemon sif. There we go. Okay, so there's a difference there. There's a bit of flourishes on there, so you can see they're a lot smaller. Let's have a look. But to be fair, the scrunch, if I compare it, the same size here, by the way. I've just got the pink one. You know, it does go to the edges of the pack pretty much. Maybe not quite, but enough. So it's not really cheating, I don't think. But there is flourishes on the side, for sure, so we can measure those. Let's say the pink one's the same size, so... yeah, about 17.7 centimetres long. And each one of these is 4.5. So 9, so 13.5, so 17, so we lost about 4 centimetres there. 12, yeah, so quite a lot we've lost there. You know, yeah, so we sort of line them down. They don't sit flush together though, I must say. I think because it's the plastic wrapper, this bit is bending down, you see this sharp edge here. Sticks out and stops it from sitting together properly. It's quite it's strong enough to do that. So yeah, so the flourishes there are having an adverse effect of keeping them apart by 0.5 centimetre to 1 centimetre. I don't even quite see that. Should really press them tight. So yeah, so the flourishes are working. So yeah, so you can see here. Yeah, roughly. So sticking out a bit there, but that's the edge of the bar. So you can see here we lost almost maybe 2/3 of a Turkish Delight there on the wrapper. So I don't think you can quite see. Yeah. So I've catered for the fact this is a bit of flourish sticking out as well, so it's not quite level, but it's level enough. So there you go. So that's what we're losing. So you've lost half a bar, almost a whole bar really. Well, 3/4, I'd say, probably 3/4. Okay, so yeah, so let's give one an open. And they're quite soft, these. They will squish if you press them hard. Well, most chocolate would, wouldn't it? But this one, these especially. Okay. So I'll say these flourishes are not immediately visible from the outside, so I don't think they count against it as such. But they obviously would do if you bought them separately. But the separate ones might be packaged again differently. But just for the sake of it, we will measure it. Why not? It might come into effect. It might be the same. It's worth noting. About 9.6 centimetres with the flourishes. But you can clearly see what they are actually without here already. So even with 9.6 to about 7, so that's 2.6 centimetres, and maybe even a bit more with the removal of the packaging. But yeah, the packaging looks okay. Yeah, nothing to write home about. It's just a multi-pack bar, not for resale. It says on the side. It does say new great taste on that as well, which is quite nice that they've included that still. Okay, let's give it an open. Okay. So tyre tracks on the bottom. You can clearly see that there. It's tyre tracks on the conveyor belt. That's yeah. So what was the length we said before? The 9.6, did we say? Yeah, it might be 9. Well, this one's might be slightly 9.7, maybe even 9.8 actually. And then measure on the bottom. It's a bit knobbly on one side, but it's roughly 8.5 centimetres without the knobbles. So yes, it's still losing about 1 centimetre. That seems like it should be losing more than that. Is that right? Yeah, sorry, 6.5. So yeah, it's lost 3 centimetres. I say it must be more than that. Yeah. So 6.5 as opposed to 9.8. So yeah, lost quite a lot really. But I mean, it's hard to say these ones because they are scrunched up in the pack like that, and they're not. The flourishes don't give the pack. The outside packaging is that wide, so it's more the width that's the problem really. But there we go. Okay, so there we are. So it's a bit of a slab. Nice bit of a design on top, but quite plain. Yeah, nothing to write home about, I don't think. But, they've never really been like that. So they've got 6.5 length, and the height's about 1.9 almost. And the width about 4.4. Okay, so let's give it a cut in half. I think it's just going to be like a sort of clear, almost like a Jaffa cake type looking centre, I think. Yeah, sort of, but yeah, clearly, well, that's not bad actually. I mean, you can clearly see there's a lemon sensor to it there, even, yeah, and there's there's a lemon smell coming from it. I would say it's probably the lemon smell, yeah, it's like a sort of like a, yeah, sweety, lemony smell. And I think there's a good job there. I mean, we've got quite bright lights coming on, but I think you can probably see the fact that it's a yellow centre. More so definitely than you can with the sort of like Jaffa cake sort of centre. It's hard to detect it's orange or red or pineapple colour or whatever. This one you definitely can, but it's because it's very thick and there's more of them, I guess. But you can clearly see. I think that looks pretty good. As I say, there's a nice subtle lemon smell. So if I dissect it down the other side, you see a big cross section. Yeah, so it's even more lemony now. So obviously the light's getting more into it there, which is to be expected. No, I'm very happy with how that looks. I think we should give it a taste. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's give it a taste. Okay, I've also given these Fry's Turkish Delight lemons a taste. Yeah, limited edition. Is it? Yeah, it was limited, wasn't it? Yes. Okay, so let's do it. Right, so I've got a nice little cross section. This is basically this jellied centre. So it does refer to it as Turkish Delight, doesn't it? Lemon flavoured Turkish Delight. I would say that regular Turkish Delight, having tasted it, I've never really thought it was exactly the same as this. It's got like a sugar coating on it, and obviously isn't covered in chocolate. This is covered in chocolate, so I'm sure it's quite a different take on it. You can see the chocolate on the bottom is quite thin as well. You can see, I mean you can see anyway that the lemon is coming through. So it's a thin chocolate. Definitely thin. I don't know if you can see that, but it's definitely coming through. Yeah. Always though, but yeah, well, even so on the other side as well. Yeah, it's come through a bit. Which is probably no bad thing. Okay, right. Let's give it a taste. Got a big chunk here, so hopefully it'll be nice. Let's do it. Unusual. It's an unusual taste. I think that, I've not had Turkish Delight for a long time, so it's been a very sort of weird bar anyway. I don't think this really tastes of. I don't think it's the fact that it's just got no sugar coating on it, like all that icing sugar coating dusting on it that they usually have in Turkish Delight. It's very it's like almost eating like a block of jelly almost, or Jello if you're new. Yes. Yeah. I used to do that when I was younger. Those cubes of jelly you get and you must put them in boiling water and stir it. I used to just eat the cubes. It is a bit like that, really. It does taste a bit solid. There's a stemmy lemon. There's a bit of a lemon taste to it there, but not much, I don't think. Chocolate, I'm not sure really helps it. I don't think the chocolate really works too much with it. It's not bad chocolate though, but I don't think it does. You can tell it's more suited to having like a sugar coating, a sugar dusting on it. It's that kind of. It's not a chocolate type of sweet, I don't think. Obviously, some people might love it. Might think, well, I really like having chocolate on my Turkish Delight. You know what I mean? And there are always going to be people like that who like the novelty or the oddity or the fact you can't really get it anywhere else. But I think for me, it's a bit. But it's the nature of it. It's the nature of the beast. This is the gimmick. This is what it's all about, isn't it? In fact, it is quite different. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it or anything. It's not going to be something that I'm going to go for again. I don't think it's just not a bar that I'm a big fan of, really. And I've never been a big fan of Turkish Delight with Fry's Turkish Delight because I just don't think the combination works very well. And I think the centre is, as I say, it's very sort of chewy and it is a bit like eating like a block of jelly almost, or Jello, as I say. And I think I think it's just nice and it's a bit softer than a proper Turkish Delight, or what I've deemed to be proper. It's a bit softer and, as I say, being covered in that sort of icing sugar. Just seems to be a bit more better, a bit more suited to it. It's just not really a sweet that goes with chocolate, I don't think. and I think it does need that sort of sugary coating to make it just to work. I think without it, as I say, it is just like eating jelly almost. It needs to be slightly softer maybe, and as I say, I just think it's more suited to that. So I think for me this one, I think it's one of those where you're either going to love it or or not. Basically, you're going to not necessarily hate it, but you're just not going to be a big fan. You're either going to really like it or it's just not going to be something for you. I think, and I think it's really not something for me in this instance. I think Turkish Delight generally is nice. I do like it. I would happily have it actually. I do like it a lot, but this just doesn't quite work. The Turkish Delight without that sort of coating, and maybe highlights the fact that either it is a bit harder than you think it is. And just it feels a bit, I won't say dry, but it's just not quite got something. And the chocolate, I don't think for my taste doesn't really lift it or work with it. Like that. It's not a replacement, I don't think, for that sort of icing sugar coating. But there are people out there who are going to love this, and there clearly is, because the very good one's been selling for a long time. So obviously there's a slight demand, or they think there's going to be a demand for the lemon one. So. It is a limited edition, of course, so it's not, you know that it's more of a novelty than anything else. But yeah, I think, so I think for me, I'm probably going to say, I'd say a 2.5 out of 5, I think. I don't actively dislike it, but it's a below average offering for me, I think. But from memory, I think I prefer it than the regular one. It just seems to be a bit less perfumey type taste, and it's just a bit more normal. But I will be reviewing the normal one soon, so we'll see. Who knows? But I haven't reviewed it yet, believe it or not. But yeah, I think that's the case for me. 2.5 out of 5, I think. It's just not for me, is the gist of it. But it could be for you, in which case, I think you already know that. And, but I think even then, I don't think it would ever be the best bar in the world ever. I struggle to imagine there will be someone who thinks this is the chocolate bar. I think really the Turkish Delight in itself is the way to enjoy this, and this is probably just a bit of a novelty, I think, either in the regular one or this one. I think regular Turkish Delight is definitely a step up from this, and I think even people who like this would prefer regular Turkish Delight. I would think anyway. I say there is that chocolate covering, but yeah, I think Turkish Delight works better with that sugar coating, that sort of icing sugar coating. So there we go. Okay guys, let me know what you think, if you like this one, or what you think compared to the original one, or compared to the Turkish Delight as well. Leave a comment or free, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Patreon if you can, of course. Subscribe on my videos, all that notification stuff, the bell, whatever it is. Ring that. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching guys, take care. Bye for now. See ya.